Hey y'all, and welcome to the Birmingham Real Estate Investors Roundup. This is the 8th edition, and on this show what we do is look at case studies of deals that are being done here in Birmingham for investment properties, rental properties, and then we also look at new listing inventory that I'm listing. A lot of my listings are great rental properties that you may be interested in purchasing if you're watching this show. So I like to share those with y'all, and you can reach out to me at robert.h.drum at gmail.com. That is my hold on. That is my email, and that's my cell phone right there. You can send me a text if you need to get in touch with me or if there's anything that I can do for you. Again, my name is Rob Drum. I'm a real estate broker at eXp Realty here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm doing a webinar on buying turnkey rental properties like the ones you're going to see today. And you can sign up for that at robdrum.us/webinar. It's happening on Friday from 3 to 4 p.m. And we'll just go through the way that I approach buying rental properties with my clients. A lot of them are out of state, and just kind of the way that we locate, manage, and eventually sell turnkey rental properties. So how we invest, basically. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. The case study is not a real life case study from one of my clients. It's actually a hypothetical case study, but it's very similar. It's a similar story that I've seen multiple times with clients and seen this exact strategy executed really well and with incredible results. So we're going to look at that, and then we're going to look at a really unique opportunity in terms of a new listing that's available. It's actually going to be 7 units available for purchase from one seller. So really cool opportunity there. I'd love it if you guys would subscribe to this channel. I'll continue making these videos and the market update, keeping you updated on what's happening in the Birmingham market and everything to do with real estate investing here in Birmingham. So let's get started here. This is the hypothetical 1031 exchange from a single family residence to a 7-door investment portfolio spread across Birmingham. And this is the story of Bob. He bought a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Alabaster as a primary residence in 2013. He paid $115,000 and only put $3,500 down. Just bare minimum down payment. He was looking for a home to live in. He paid a market price, was not really looking for a great deal, just a place to live. And by the way, this home on Tahiti here is just one example I found of a home that could have been bought in 2013 for $110,000, $115,000 in that range, and is now worth $200,000 to $220,000. This is not like an exaggeration or deal of a lifetime. This is something that was just easy to find and kind of just happened. There was no magic involved. So between then and now, he moved out of the home, but he kept it as a rental. And this is something a lot of my clients have done. This is something that I did. It's how I got my first rental. So I highly recommend this strategy if you can execute it, because it can lead to what we're about to see. So this property is now worth $200,000 and his loan balance is only $95,000. So he says, okay, 2021, let's sell this property, ring the register, and but I don't really want to pay these taxes that I would owe on the difference in my purchase price and my sale price and that appreciation. And there's a couple more things that go into it, but don't really want to be paying taxes on this. What can I do? Take advantage of the 1031 exchange. And that is what a lot of my clients have done. That's what the case study from last week on the apartment building, that's exactly what that was. A couple of these case studies I've done on the bigger portfolios or apartment buildings are 1031 exchanges. And a lot of them were from homes that people originally lived in, turned into rentals, and then sold after they had significant equity built up. So it's a really good strategy. That's what Bob's doing. And after paying his closing costs, he's left with about $90,000. And he takes these proceeds and uses them as a down payment on a 7-unit portfolio. So the results for Bob is that he went from one rental property to 7. And I'm going to show you a 7-door portfolio in just a second here that you may be able to pull something like this off with. So that's why I kind of wanted to give an example, an illustration of how this works. Bob also raised his monthly income from $1,500 per month in rental income to $4,870 per month. So over tripled his monthly income, and 7x his doors, the number of people that are paying him rent every month. So really great deal. And remember, he only put down $3,500 to get started in this process. And then it's just time and taking care of properties and being smart as you sell and buy, and smart financing. So let's look at what I have available. This is actually, believe it or not, we've got one. We've got one right here for you, a 7-door portfolio that is available. The way we got 7 doors, it's actually on 4 parcels. And this is a single family house in Graysville that also has a 1-bedroom, 1-bath duplex units on the same parcel. That's bringing in $2,050 per month. This is in Forestdale. It's a 2-2 single family home with a garage apartment. Total that property is bringing in is $1,150 per month. This is a single family home in Roebuck on Robeson Drive, and it's bringing in $895 per month. And this is a townhome in Roebuck that is bringing home $775 per month in rental income. So add all that up, and you've got a really solid portfolio. And just imagine going from one home to that many properties and that many doors paying you each and every month would be a really great trade. So if maybe you were thinking about trying something like that, this could be a great move for you. And these properties are all available for purchase as a portfolio or as individual properties. And most of these have been renovated recently and are, so they are renovated recently and looking good. Tenants are happy. We're gonna have pictures up when these listings come up. It'll probably end up being tomorrow when the listings come up. But you can see in the pictures, they're recently renovated. Those pictures are recent, right before tenants moved in. And these are great looking houses inside and out. So great income that's coming in, as well as quality renovations that were just recently done. I think you can see here, the only one that doesn't have a new HVAC is Nantucket. They're in Forestdale. The Graysville property does have all new HVACs. They're window units, which I actually really like because they're easy to just pop out and pop back in if one breaks. And in these small houses, that's really all you need. And these are all pretty small units. So this Graysville one, just a cash cow here. We call it the triplex. That's available for $200,000. The Forestdale property, bringing in $1,150 per month. That's available for $105,000. The single family home, Robeson in Roebuck, is available for $95,000, and that's bringing in $895 per month. And then the townhome is available in Roebuck for $60,000, and that's rented at $775 per month. And I wanted to point out, I mentioned that these are available for purchase individually or as a total portfolio, but one of the things that's really great about this setup for 7 units is that you can use conventional financing on all 7 units. So let's say this was a 7-unit apartment building, you could not use conventional financing. You'd have to get commercial financing, and you'd be looking at maybe a 20-year amortization instead of 30. So a much faster payback period, probably a little bit higher interest rate, probably a balloon payment in 5 years that's due. So what you can take advantage of on these properties is that you could easily do a 1031 exchange and use 4 conventional 30-year low interest mortgages to finance them. And it's just the greatest financing that's available out there. You could use to purchase these and really help out your cash flow situation through these first couple years of owning these properties. So I think that's a huge advantage. That's something I pointed out, maybe it was episode 4 of this show, when we had a 5-home portfolio sale that we used 5 different conventional mortgages to facilitate that sale. So that was the first time that I had done that on one of these. So that is possible, and I would highly recommend it if you're looking at purchasing this whole portfolio. And I think these numbers, as far as what it's bringing in from a rental perspective, the quality of these properties as far as areas, tenant quality, renovation, I think this is actually a very good price for that amount of rental income. Just from what I'm seeing in the market these days, I think it's tough to find this type of ratio of rent to value. So if that's something that is interesting to you, please send me an email at robert.h.drum@gmail.com. Let me know. We probably won't be able to get you the full file of pictures before we get that live. So maybe we can just send you a link to the listing once that's up. But we'll definitely be happy to answer any questions that you have on this portfolio and see if it might be a good fit for you. Thank you all for watching today. Again, I'd love it if you would sign up for this webinar on buying turnkey rentals like the ones that I just showed you. And you can do that at robert.us/webinar. And we will really dig into that whole process and what to look for in these type of properties on Friday. Thank you all for watching. I'd love it if you would like this video and subscribe to this channel. I'll keep these videos coming as well as the market update videos coming. And that's really it for today. I will see y'all on Friday.